We spend all day, every day, evaluating our surroundings, taking in information, and following it to, hopefully, logical conclusions. When we evaluate an expression, we do the exact same thing. Using everything we know, we start with a mathematical idea and follow it to its logical conclusion. Now, to make sure that everyone could come to the same conclusion, mathematicians devised the order of operations. We start with any grouping symbols, the most common of which are parentheses. This group also includes fraction bars, which split numerator and denominator into separate groups, as well as brackets and braces. If one set of grouping symbols is nested inside another, we start with the innermost group and work outwards. Grouping symbols can be very helpful when performing calculations on a calculator, as they help to ensure that items are properly grouped. Second, we evaluate all exponents. This step also includes radicals because they can be represented with fractional exponents. Remember that an exponent tells us to multiply 1 by the base a certain number of times. Also remember that -1 squared and the quantity -1 squared are not the same thing, and that distinction can make all the difference in evaluating an expression. Also remember that any root of 1 will equal 1, and the square root of -1 is not a real number. Third, we perform multiplication and division from left to right. These operations happen in the same step because they are inverse operations and therefore fall under the same category of change. Finally, addition and subtraction are performed from left to right, leading us to our final result. To help remember this, we have the acronym PEMDAS, which stands for parentheses, exponent, multiplication and division, and addition and subtraction. This is the method followed by your calculator. So when you type in -9 plus the quotient of the sum of -8 and 6 and the third power of the difference of 2 and 3 into your calculator, it starts by simplifying the numerator and denominator of the fraction. The denominator is then cubed, followed by simplifying the fraction using division. Lastly, we combine the remaining terms to get a result of -7. Order of operations is fundamental to everything that we do in algebra. From simplifying expressions to transforming functions, it's going to be the basis of our logical reasoning. Keep in mind that not every operation will be in every expression, but the order in which we evaluate those present stays the same every time. In this video, we covered the order of operations and its applications in evaluating expressions.